Hey, and welcome to another episode of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. My name is Red. Last time, we got our start on level 2 Eastern Hyrule, working our way through the coast, and now we are working into the next area, well, next part of level 2, Village of the Blue Maiden. What I've been looking forward to doing the most, because this is actually one of my favorite levels in this game, just because of how different it is. It's basically one giant puzzle level with very little combat, pretty much almost a little non-existent, but you'll see that as we get into this, so let's get right to it. It also will introduce a new mechanic in the game, and also we are greeted with some pretty depressing or eerie music. Tingle Times Volume 2! Strange days have arrived in the village as one child after another disappears. Tingle bets that they're all ditching school, no doubt playing some charming game. Ooh, Tingle wants to play too! If you discover the kids' whereabouts, play a while for Tingle's sake. Search till your eyes are bloodshot and weary. Tingle. I'll be sure not to do that. And no, Tingle, nobody likes you. Oh, travelers, listen. Calamity has befallen our town. First whirlwinds and then mages. What are we to do? We need one who can sense the moon gates. So if you run across anyone who can do that, well, be sure to let me know, okay? Sure, old man. Alright, first of all, whoops. We'll start by pressing these switches here. We're not going to be able to do anything to do with them yet because, yep, they spawn chests on the other side. Now take notice of these shadows under us. You cannot do anything with them right now. We'll walk right over here to this stand. And of course, here comes the big owl. Link, are you now able to wield the Four Sword? It's a sacred sword able to smite the darkness, and that's not all. My head is upside down and moving from, rotating. It also grants you the power to see the shadowy dark world. The people of this village are being spirited away by some force, and maybe that the dark world is drawing them in. Save the villagers, Link, bring light to their darkness. Yes, that is a new mechanic, the dark world. Very much similar. Yeah, I'd say more like similar to the one from Zelda A Link to the Past. So right here we can sense like some odd kind of power. Those are going to be the moon gates, but we need to unlock it. Incredible, you can sense the moon gates. Then perhaps you can save our village. Then take this moon pearl. Yeah, this will be the gem that we use to unlock the moon gates and access the dark world. Right here. And those sound effects from Link to the Past. Yep, and down here it's a very eerie, like, alternate dimension, like with wavy effects going on. So it's a very strange realm. This world is like a darkened mirror of your own, but it looks familiar. It looks familiar, but in truth it is very different, much like you four. So it's pretty much a replicated, like, it's basically a mirrored world, just it's very limited because you cannot screen transition in the dark world. You have to be in the overworld here. And when you go into the dark world, then you have to look at your Game Boy Advance if you're doing multiplayer. Or yeah, if you have a different setup using multiple consoles instead, because as far as I know there is a way to do that, because there are multiplayer playthroughs you can find on YouTube. But yeah, you can use like 4 consoles and you can use like monitors or TVs or something for that instead. Alright. I completely forgot to talk to the NPC out in the middle when we emerge from the dark world, but they'll tell you to come up here. Anyways, this is the Seekers Guild, and they're the ones looking into the mysterious disappearances, but... Whoa there, no cutting it. If you want people to treat you like an adult, you better learn some magic. Give it back to the line with you. My husband and I came here to request an inquiry. I wonder if such a small guild from such a small town can handle such a big task. Huh? Who, me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just here looking around. I just saw a huge line and figured it must be for something good. Oh, my poor darling grandson, gone! I'm sure he's fine. Hasn't completely disappeared. Yet. What's going on here? This line isn't moving at all. If this keeps on, I'm going to make them investigate my case for free. Hey, no kidding. What are you expecting to believe you just want to get to the other side? That's exactly what I want to do. Have more shadows on the ground. Alright. You spotted the entrance. You have a keen eye. This is the office of the Legendary Seekers Guild. We're investigating the sudden appearance of those suspicious mages. We've reason to believe that they may be connected to the vanishing children. What do you say? You seem talented enough. Care to help us out? Yes, so you'll help? This is spectacular. There's something I need you to do right away. 4 of our brothers are in the village investigating the weird mages. They must have found some clues by now. Go and speak to the 4 of them. The key to this mystery is Bound to be in those 4 clues. One of the brothers should be right out to the left. You have your orders. Unfortunately, we do not have... Wait a minute. That's right. How come the shop next door is getting all that business? I just remodeled my place and everything. People should be flocking here. I'm trying to get excited. I'm trying to get people excited, so I'm sitting in line for my own store. And I'm not budging. Well, no wonder people aren't going in. You're blocking the door. That's some great marketing there. Great way to hype up your shop. I want to go into that shop, but I can't get by. However, there is a method to this. Push the person. Yep, we head right in here. Moon Pearl. Actually, I'll be honest, I did kind of forget that was even there. You come right down here, there's another, yep, another portal to the Dark World. Press this switch, we come up here. We can talk to this person. We spend all of our time here running and racing. Yep, there are no adults, so we play all day long. If you can reach the goal within 20 seconds, I'll give you something amazing boost. Give it a try? Sure. I thought so. Let me explain how this works. The rules are a breeze. All you have to do is reach the goal. We'll talk to my friend at the end of the maze. If you get there within 20 seconds of starting, you win. Okay, here you go. Go! Here we go indeed. Just gotta work our way up here. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it, am I? I'm actually not gonna make it. If I had bombs, I could do a shortcut. Goal, your time is 17. Oh, I didn't get it. I guess it's a little more lenient than I remember it being. Yep, they walked back and now we have access. We'll head right on over here. I believe it's... Okay, it is a heart container. I guess I was expecting something different. Despite how well I remember these levels, I don't remember them completely. Alright, Pegasus boots. Now we can dash just like the Shadow Link did. You got Pegasus boots. Press and hold the A button to run like the wind. If you lose control, you might run into something. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, I gotta take the long way back. But this is how we are actually gonna reach the other side. Because that line there, we cannot normally get by. However, this is actually one of the best parts about this level. If we run into the Pegasus boots, everything just jumps and flies around. It's hilarious because, oh god, we're stuck. And then from there, a gap will be created and then you can quickly squeeze right on by. Oh my god. Let me through! There we go. If you want to go where the girl in the pink dress, woman in the pink dress is at, she's actually the slowest to get back. Alright, up here. So you're a new member of the Seeker's Guild, are you? Let me tell you about the clues our investigation has turned up so far. This odd little mage whispered this to me. The 6. I'm sure it's connected to this incident somehow, don't you forget it. You guys used a moon pearl, didn't you? I swear, that guy there has been staring at me for quite a while now. Who does that insolent lout think he is? That's just rude. Alright, we're gonna fall down this hole, and here we go. Hit the chicken. It's the tradition of Zelda. And then we re-emerge right up over here. This sign, forestry. Yep, you just run into it, it drops force. Yep, that's it for here. We're gonna have to come back later. Alright. Whoops. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gonna head right on up here, talk to this guy. What was that? You're a brother of the Seeker's Guild? I see. Well then, listen to the information I've gathered. An apprentice mage just appeared somewhere around here. Poof! Right when she vanished, she whispered something. Protect. Now that's suspicious. You would do well to lock that away in your head. I'll lock that away in my head that's always leaking information. Because all I am filled with is random knowledge that has nothing to do with anything. What's going on here? This used to be one of the best places to meet people. I thought I'd just mingle for a bit, but this joint's as empty as my wallet. Huh. But I don't really want to go next door either. That strange mage's been over there reading that book of hers forever. Weird. Yep. What do you say? Actually, I already know what it's going to be about, but still. My girl and I were fighting. I took off, and when I came back, my house was gone. I went to her place, but all I found was this strange mage and a seeker. Where's my house? Where's my girlfriend? I've lost everything. What am I supposed to do now? Alright. See, there's nothing... Yep, nothing we can do in here yet. But alright. Yep, if you talk to her, she'll recommend you go up northwest of where the Seekers Guild is at. I just forgot to talk to her, but I still know where to go anyway. But anyways, normally we'd head east, but we're gonna head over here first because there's another Seeker. Oh, so now you remember the Seekers Guild. Well then, why don't you listen to the clues I've gathered so far? A weird mage is lurking somewhere back here. I can sometimes hear her talking to herself, and this is what she says. Deeply connected to this village. That is most definitely a clue, and go report this to the chief. Alright, we'll head down here and actually talk to the mage because they have something for us. You're the boy who awoke Vati, aren't you? Thank you very much. You've made the world a better place for our kind. You want a moon pearl? I suppose it's the least I can do after everything you've done for me. You got a moon pearl. This mysterious gem guides us buried into the dark world. Carry with the R button, etc., and bash him over the head with it. You just take that. I didn't do it for you. I did it because I wanted to stab someone. This right here is a shooting gallery. You can go in there. You can play it one time. You can get some force gems out of it, but you really don't have to, because despite how this level is, it's not very big. It's small. It just has you running around a lot. There's going to be plenty of force gems. We'll take this up here because that's where the next portal's at, but we're not going to go into that just yet. Instead, we're going to come down here and go east. Because we're going to stab that Shadow Link. We're going to run right into him with the Pegasus boot. And then House of Pots. We can break these, you can get some force gems and other things out of it. Also inside the house, and we can run into the chicken. We're going to come in here. And then we're going to grab the lantern. Basically, like I said, it's one giant puzzle level. You're going to run around, you have to figure it. It's all a matter of figuring out where to go, and that's really what can probably cause people to either not like the stage or like it a lot. Personally, I love it just because it's so different. We got bombs in here. We'll grab those in a minute, because we will need those. Oh, we'll mow some lawn. We'll go right up here. Oh, no, next one over. Okay. If we're going to go right up in here. Because basically, yeah, giant puzzle stage, you're running around grabbing sub-items. You're trying to solve puzzles and work your way through the level. Oh, so you're here to help the guilty investigation. Well, listen to what I have to tell you. Look, the mage over there, right? I was heading over here watching her when I heard her call out suddenly. She said, "Beautiful." Suspicious, isn't it? Maybe it's part of a spell or something which she's up to. I can hear you, you know. I mean, these are just like tables. How in the world do you not realize that there's someone here listening to you? The girl here has vanished too. No doubt she is trembling in fear even now. Oh boy. But yep. Alright, we have talked to all four. We have gathered clues. Protect. Deeply connected to this village. The 6. I already forgot what one of the other ones was. But alright. Now we're going to go back and we're going to talk to the chief. So now we have talked to all four. We can put this together and figure out what the mages are referring to. Oh, it's you, and you've heard the clues gathered by all of our members. Yes, I see. Those strange mages. Yes, that does seem odd. What do you believe the mages' words refer to? Zelda, clearly the Seekers, you know. The ones trying to solve this. The ones that Vati should have kidnapped, but it's actually the maidens. Of course! Something's happened to the 6 beautiful maidens that protect the shrine. That's it, isn't it? Your powers of deduction are truly magnificent, yet they don't call me Batman. We'll use your findings to continue our investigation. Oh yes, as thanks for your help, I'd like to give you something. During the course of our inquiry, we dug up a hidden passage. Try digging by the House of Pots in the southeastern part of the village. You should find a path there that will take you to places otherwise unreachable. We got a shovel. Yeah, but anytime a sub-item is on the ground, you can just go up to it and press R. And if you have an upgraded item, well, sub-weapon, if you drop it, it reduces back to level 1. But now that we have a shovel, I can actually open these up. These are large force gems that are just in the ground. And up there, if I had a bomb, which maybe I'll go and get that at some point, we would be able to go get that. Now, I am not able to do anything there. We'll come back. I would go to the Dark World now, but I won't be able to do everything, and that just means I'll be making a return trip. So yeah, what we're gonna do is... It's actually a secret that I remember. The game will show off something to you. I think it's once you head south down there, because there's actually an entrance right down there where the 2 grass patches are at. I think you dig. Is it right here? It's somewhere. I'll grab that. Yeah, there's a secret that's buried. Is it not here? Hello, chicken. Bye, chicken. Well, I do know there's one up here. So we're gonna go get this one. Alright, less than 1,000 to go. Maybe it's not available here in single player. Unless I'm digging in the wrong spot, but... Oh well, we'll see. But if we dig... Yeah, right there. Okay, first I got it. Yep, we found... There's an underground passage. This will take us right up over here. There's another moon gate right here, but we can access. We cannot access yet. Rest area ahead. Yep, right here. Okay. Get these buttons. By the power of 4 links in the buttons, the way shall be revealed. Yep, and here we get a force gem and another moon pearl. Now we can access the dark world in this area. And I do like the nice detail that whichever one picks up something will still hold on to it when you reform. Alright, here we go, into the dark world. What do you say? Awesome, you found the secret world too! Did you notice that there are only kids here? All we do is play and play. No one wants to go home, not even me. No, sir. Except the girl in the house with the red roof is always crying. I wonder if she doesn't like it here. Alright, sounds like, Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, is it... No, it wasn't. Yeah, you cannot dig in the dark world. Okay, never mind. I did have it backwards. Yep, so that sounds something we'll have to look into. Yeah, there it is. Yep, so I'd have to go back to the light world and get that. I can see all. I can see force gems hidden in the soil. If you seek hidden force gems, you must dig with a shovel of steel. So that... Oh, okay, that's actually not far. So I'm actually going to go back and just get that quick, because it's literally right up over here. I'm guessing it's different with each playthrough. I guess I never realized it was RNG based. Yep, there it is. A big old 300 force gems. Yep. See, I'm already a little over 500 away from getting 2,000. So there's plenty here. You just need to have the tools to get them. All right, we're gonna head inside here because there's actually... Oh, I need to bomb the wall to get that. Oh, do I need the... Shoot, do I need... Okay, not exactly. I don't exactly need a lantern. But it would help. Okay, no, I do have to. Okay. I gotta go back and get a lantern first, so I'm gonna do that quick, but I guess before I do that, we'll go right in here. We can talk to one of these two. In this one, we'll either give you a, well, you talk to the woman in blue, you get a blue ring. You talk to the woman in red, which I'm gonna do. You want to burn with the flames of passion? Absolutely. Goodness, really? You get set to feel the burning of my passion. You got a fire on. It's a magical staff that shoots out flames. Oh, never mind. I thought I got a... Okay, never mind. I thought I could have sworn I would get a another bracelet that increases my attack power. I keep thinking that's a part of this game, but it's not. That's the sword when it powers up. You probably like that girl more than you like me, don't you? Yeah, but if you would talk to her, if I remember right, she gives you a blue ring. Alright. So we can burn away this. Yeah, even the way some of the weapons look here in the Dark World are different. Like you... Yeah. Like a lot of it's... On the overworld looks a little more like it reflects more of what we see like visually in Wind Waker, but then you have here... If visually it reflects more of like the Game Boy Advance, like Link to the Past and etc. There's actually a really nice touch. It really creates a difference between like the different realms. Like the overworld, the regular world, and the Dark World. So a really nice touch. My boyfriend and I had a fight. It's my fault for always being so stubborn. It can't end over something like this. Will I never see him again? What's that, you? You're going back to your world? Then please help me. Take this letter to him. He took the letter. Savior of romance. That's Link, the savior of romance. Reducing the divorce rate since 1986? Who knows? I don't know, maybe this was... Well, then again, Majora's Mask, so 2000. Keeping the romance going since Majora's Mask. Who knows? I'm just... Oh, I don't know why I went down there. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Alright, yeah, we go back this way, yep. Sometimes I get a thought and I just run away with it and I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we're gonna go back to that guy whose house is missing. I mean, just think if he was inside when it disappeared. My girl and I were fighting. I took off when I came home. My house was gone. Went to her place. It's my house. Ah, I've lost everything. What am I supposed to do now? What did you say? Is that a letter from my sweetie? Let me see it. Oh, I'm so relieved. My sweetie's okay. But she was attacked by a giant tornado and a dark shadow that kidnapped her. Can she be rescued? Hey, you, do something, please. She gave me this feather as a good luck charm. You can have it if you help her. It's great. You'll feel like a bird as you jump around and light as a feather. You can even bound over a giant holes. This is all I have left, and I want you to have it. You got a Rock's feather. All right, new item. Well, another new item. First, the Pegasus boots, and now we have Rock's feather that works just like it does in Zelda Oracle of Seasons. And yeah, it wasn't ages, so yeah. It allows us to jump, and actually, when we upgrade it, it gives us a double jump. Because I know, in Oracle of Seasons, it would upgrade to the Rock's cape, so we could fly or glide briefly, but. Yeah, but now we can jump around. And you see, I went to the Dark World first because in this long house, 4 switches and 2 treasure chests. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab those. There's a... I know that, there's something good. Oh, okay, yeah, blue bracelet here. So I think there's 2 you can actually get in the stage. Granted, one person can't have 2 of them, so... As far as I understand. They don't stack. At least from what I remember. Anyways, we'll head back on up and out of the Dark World. In that house, there is a it's a gambling house. You have a chance to either earn your money or lose it all. Yep, we're almost at 2,000 as well, so we'll head on right over here. Whoops. Okay, never mind, landed anyway. And we'll push these barrels up. Now we can talk to the mage. Alright, that little brat Iris. I can't believe she leaves such a valuable book just lying around. Hey, aren't you the lads who freed Vadi? What good timing. You know how to get to the Dark World, do you not? If you see my apprentice of witch named Iris, please give her this book. You got a magic book. It's full of dubious spells. Ooh, the damage I'm gonna cause with this thing. Alright. We'll head right back into the Dark World, and we'll give it to Iris, who's waving that tiny house around in the air. Here you go, one magic book. My name's Iris, I'm an apprentice magician. I lost my magic book and I don't have the magic to get back home. Pressing spells from memory and all I got was this tiny house to appear. But it's so frustrating. Where in the world could my book have gone? Say, what's that? That's my book! Well, I'll be pretty impressive for such a little fella. Huh, the guy who owns this house is upset? Oh, I didn't think anyone owned it. Oh boy. Thought I just magicked it out of nowhere. I'd better return it right away. Here, check this out. As long as I have this book, I can do anything. I really must return this. However, this Hulk is that shalabazoo! Boo! That should do it. Look back in your world, then you'll understand the magnificence of my magic. Oh my god, a house out of nowhere. If I could just do that, then I wouldn't have to deal with the housing market. Alright, here we go. And funny enough, when we go in here, they're back together. Thank you, I'm so happy for all you've done for us. Not only did I make it back to this world, but we also made up again. I just hope the rest of the villagers can get helped soon too. Oh, thank you so very much, I mean this. This is all thanks to you, isn't it? My house suddenly appeared out of nowhere, and when I went inside, she was there. Honestly, there are not enough words in the world to tell you how grateful I am. I will never forget you, no matter how long I live. I mean, the house just poofed out of nowhere. You'd think either he would wind up under it, or... Of course, he said inside, it's like... Oh, when I got back in here, it's like, oh... I'd be more concerned about that thing just magically teleporting right on into my very existence, and then all of a sudden, I'm gone. Alright, if you have bombs, you can take the top way. Of course, by this point, you really won't have bombs, so it's like... You either had to go back and get them and go out of your way to do that, or... Someone else would have to have them. First of all, we're gonna jump. Your swords are filled with the power to repel evil. Alright, Tingle, go away. If I had a shovel there, yeah, so there's plenty around here, like, basically because of the values. Yeah, that's right, get out of here, Tingle. That's right, I popped your balloon. What are you gonna do now? As I leave you there. Alright, here we go. We're almost done. Because of everything that's been happening in town, I wanted to get away for a bit. But maybe I'll go to the Eastern Palace. It's nothing like this old village. I really need a vacation, but it's always the first step that's the hardest. I mean, I can't really go anywhere until the rain stops, can I? If you're thinking of going to the palace, you better be careful. You have no umbrella! And I doubt that tree stretches out far enough to cover you. Yep, alright, we'll just work our way through. And looks like Shadow Link's back. Defeat Shadow Link. Alright, now we have 2 of them to deal with this time. Oh. Oh, that didn't work. Oh. Alright, they're going into the dark world, yep. So you can see the shadows under you, so now you know where they're gonna be at. Oh, they're going back to the top. And when you're in the dark world, you'll see like skulls indicating they're in the overworld. And my god, that could have been very bad. Oh, we got one. So the other ones will just die regularly and leave behind a large fortune. The last one will always work like Shadow Link normally has on its own. Where you do enough damage, it eventually changes into a color, and then we have to attack it with the correct one. Alright. Blue, it's your turn. Wha-bam. Yeah, so when you have Rock's Feather and you jump in the air, you can press B and you can do a sword dive. Alright, oh god, even the music's so distorted. And now the music's much happier. This is actually one of my favorite tracks in this game, Village of the Blue Maiden. It would actually come back in Smash Bros. Because it's featured in Smash Bros. Brawl, and I believe all the other games after it, too. It's basically just a very upbeat version of Kakariko Village. It's very nice. Hey, it's you guys, it's me, Secret Agent 1. I just wanted to thank all of you on behalf of my boss, who's just too darn busy. This whole time we thought it was the mages, but it was just a misunderstanding. If it weren't for you guys, we never would have cracked this case. We owe you big. We'd really like you guys to stay here in the village and join our guild, but we understand you can't. So we won't try to force you to stay. But good luck out there. I know you'll pull through whatever you're doing. Indeed we will. Well, the mystery of the village has been solved. Now it's time for us to move on. Oh, this palace wasn't far outside the village. Yeah. There we go. More force fairies for 15 lives. And with that, Village of the Blue Maiden is done. Saving. Yeah, no, I love that level so much just because of how different it is. I'm sure it's not one that's very popular. But it just depends, because I like many aspects of Zelda, from the puzzles to the adventure, the combat, everything that it has. And particularly with this level, it's just so different, so it really requires you to change how you approach things. It really has you thinking and explaining and paying attention to what's going on in there. And so it's not necessarily so straightforward, so it's just one of the reasons I like it so much. But alright, with Village of the Blue Maiden done, next time on Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, we take on the last stage of Level 2 Eastern Hyrule, the Eastern Temple. See you all then.